So, definition of guest. Okay, I need a definition for that word. Game jam game from Zephyr Rain, Sam Michel, and Sant Gardner. So, John Crops, are you one of those people? I suppose you are. And what did you do in the game, if you are multiple to do it? Our submission for the jam is definition of a guess. It's a game about a film, about an art piece, about an hotel. Here's the in-fiction summary. Definition of a guess. For one night only, we are showing definition of a guest, an exclusive documentary about hotel, haunting and horror by blank. Okay, horror game. Yeah, Sam. So, this groundbreaking film is part of a remake of an installation piece of the same name. I wonder if that's true. And so, to capture the spirit of the original work, we will be showing this film in an unconventional way, in the middle of a motorway. Okay? A lot of abstract humor here. Location will be provided closer to the date. We interpret the theme as a transfer of one medium into another. For instance, an installation piece remade of as a documentary or a film being viewed within a video game. What is gained and what is lost when two incompatible mediums collide? Very good take on the theme here. The 3D models are almost entirely pre-made assets from the Unity store, as we wanted the space to feel used and second-hand, and like they have been assembled from old objects. And finally, not to seem too defensive or anything, this game is another step in our continued exploration of player agency. We are not interested in creating stories that involve around the player actions, and like to comfort players with situations that are out of their control for both political and artistical reasons. That's deep, man. That's deep. But yeah, lol, that's probably enough from us. We hope you enjoyed it. We will see that. There's an HTML version, but it's still building. So let's download that one. I will store it, of course, in my folder and push the download Windows button. If, by the way, if you don't hear me well or if the sound of a game is too loud, just let me know. It's the beginning of the stream, so those kind of things happened quite a lot. Oh, that's 200 mega. Well, give me time to drink a bit and chat with you. So, are you all happy about what you made for the Ludum Dare this year? I know I'm not super satisfied with mine. Oh yeah, of course, sorry, I forgot to do that. So, the first one was this one, City Defense. And the current one that we are playing on, well, as soon as it's downloaded, will be this one. I will try to do that every time, if I remember. Come on, 200 mega is quite big. That's a big game. I won't read the comment end because I don't want to be spoiled, but I'm a bit scared. Did you see horror game or something like that? Yeah, horror. I don't know. I'm not good at handling horror. It's not my kind of game normally. I'm not even watching horror movie. Yeah. I'm happy, yes, but my game is a little buggy and I did not thought about some simple thing. Yeah. No problem. It's just my internet being super slow while streaming at the same time because I'm uploading a lot. Yeah, me too. I had the same problem. The first time a streamer played my game, I saw him doing stuff with the UI. I was like, that's so obvious. Why didn't I think about that? Why didn't I implement that feature in the game? Because it would be much easier to control. But yeah, what can you do? 72 hours, probably not enough testing of the game. I was rushing a bit. It's got a 3D scene within a 3D scene. Okay, Well, it's downloaded now, so let's try it. Play. Definition of the guest. Arrow to move, number to choose, mouse to talk. Okay. Checking. I hope the numbers will work. Hey, psst. 48 hours for me. I always play the compo. Turned out not to be enough time. Yeah, I considered doing the compo as well, but then I was like, I can sleep a bit more if I make the jam, so I prefer doing it well rested. I feel that 48 hours I will end up sleeping maybe 2 hours, and it's very bad for me. Hey, psst. Do you know much about this film? Not at all. A little bit. Not at all. Hey, I said not at all. I think there's a glitchiness. Yeah. So here, it's not the top of the mouse selecting. You know, normally it's the top corner, but it's the bottom of the mouse. It's cool. Okay. It's about hotel, right? Oh, is it? I didn't realize. I thought it was about a car crash or something. As long as it's not boring, though. As long as it's not boring, I don't mind. These kind of things usually are, but I'll keep my finger crossed. I'll watch whatever I can nowadays. Nowadays, that's all we can do. Indeed. Feel weird, though, doesn't it? Sitting out there. Like this. Yeah, I don't feel safe. I think it's quite cool. What do you mean? Like, being parked up in the middle of the motorway like this. Okay, we are in cars. Yes. It's quite frightening, you know? Yeah, eerie. Because there's the stars, etc. It's quite cool. Just us and the streetlight, and the crickets, and the night. And the film, of course. Well, which film? Wait, shh, I think it's starting. Is it? Hello, Kukuriku. Welcome, valued guest. We hope you enjoy your stay with us. Take your bag up to the room. Okay? You take your bags are heavy, your room is small. Well, I don't bother. You'll be leaving soon, anyway, so you don't see the point in unpacking. You leave your clothes in the suitcase and lean to it. It was too fast for me, I'm a slow reader. In English, at least. In your room, there's a bed, a TV, blah blah blah, and a small... Okay, now as I have a choice, there's time for it. Finally to stream and begin like this. Yeah, it's cool to I want to test the game, so I may as well stream them and share the experience with the developers and everyone else. So, in your room, there is a bed, a chair, a desk, a wardrobe, a TV, a window, and a small ensuite bathroom. Sit on the bed, sit on the desk. Well, the first thing I do every time I go in an hotel is test the bed. So, I sit on the bed. You sit on the bed. Indeed. Because you have to know, will your night be cool or not? And you always argue, oh, the bed is too fluffy or too strong. After a while, you get up. I check the view. You go to the window. The window is foggy. Your room overlooks the car park. It's starting to get dark. Okay? Cars like dormant in the near lines, engine idle, headlight point in your direction. That's us! That's us watching you, watching the movie. Yes, I got it. Yes, many people do this. I still do it and like it. Well, open the window and say hello to the other people. You open the window to get some fresh air. You can smell cigarette smoke and exhaust fume from the car park. In the distance, you can hear the hum of crickets. You are hungry and it's getting late. Well, order room service. I just arrived. I want to enjoy the room. It's very expensive, but you don't want to leave your room. Indeed. You feel bloated and full at the little drunk. Anyway, the restaurant of the hotel will be expensive as well. I feel bloated and full and a little drunk. Should I be drunker? Brush your teeth? You go to your bathroom to brush your teeth. There's a small mark on the wall behind your sink, presumably made by someone before you, I guess. Your mouse feels fresh now. Mouse. Mouse. Get something from the minibar? No, I just wash my teeth. Watch the TV. Watch the TV. I'm not an early sleeper. You sit on your bed and turn to the TV, and you flick through some channel, but can't seem to decide. After a while, you become bored. Go to sleep. You get into the bed. Okay? The sheets are tied against the bed. That is hard to get underneath from them. And then, yeah, I hate that. Also, the first thing I do after arriving and sitting on the bed is removing those sheets from the bottom of the bed, because I'm a tall guy, and you know, when you go inside the bed and the sheets are tight, you cannot even enter it. I don't know why they do that. It looks tidy, I guess, but I hate it. By the way, how is it super long? Because I could play this super long, but I have a lot of games. So, the sheets are so tight against the bed that it's hard to get underneath them, and when you do, you feel awkward, as if you shouldn't be doing this, okay? You had asked for a wake-up call. You are not asked. No, I hate being awaked by people from the hotel. You sleep well. Too well. It is now 11 and you are supposed to check out soon. Well, good that I didn't tidy my bag. Your eyes are grunky and you need to brush your teeth. Go to the bathroom. You brush your teeth, use the toilet, have a shower. Get on. The free soap and shampoo isn't what you are used to. You feel clean but uncomfortable. Get dressed. You can talk. You can talk during the film. Oh, can I? Oh yeah, I can. Oh, I didn't expect that. But then I'm missing plenty stuff. That's cool. Oh, what? Can we talk? I'm kind of bored. I'm not bored. The film is super interesting because I'm making choice. That's what's missing in film, and I'm missing everything here. Sure, I'm kind of bored. Okay. Phew, I was worried I was not the only one. I don't get it. Nothing is happening. Maybe that's the point. So what's out? If that's the point of it, isn't it bored? To be bored? Then sure, it succeeded. I'm still bored. Yeah, I get you. At least it's a beautiful night. Kinda cold. Let's turn the heat up and then you've got the aircon turned all the way down. Okay? Keep it like a freezer in here. Yeah, sorry. What are you sorry about? Don't be silly. I just meant like, even though it kind of sucks, it's at least nice to be out here in the pace like this. It's harder for me to read like that when it's moving, but it's artistic. I did the same. The problem here is that it's going up. Once it doesn't stay in the same place, so I'm reading a sentence and then poop, the text is going up. Like you never get to take in a place like this anyway. Always passing through, never staying. Indeed. Well, that's not entirely true. I stay a lot in the highway during traffic jam. Would it be a good location for a detective story or something? So, Sam, John Crops, do you know how long this is? Next guest. Wait, what? It's just looping now? Haven't we seen some of this at this point? No, it's kind of a bit different. I think. Is it? Yeah, look. It will unpack. Yeah, there's some little difference, I think. Is it? You can stop at any point. You're about halfway. Okay. If it's halfway, I will continue because I'm interested. You feel a little more at home, you have a look around. In your room, there is a bed, a chair. It's super hard to follow both. I will go to the windows, I want to check the car. I can't see anything out that window. It's too foggy. Okay. Car lie dormant. Okay, I read that. Me neither. Like a room separate from reality. Open the window. Can you see something now? Can you see something now? I cannot speak to her anymore. In the distance you heard, okay, go to sit at your desk. Tweet, are you shouting on Twitter, out on Twitter or anything when you play someone girl? Because I got to go, but I really want to hear if you play Cocorico. I can do that for you. I'm not doing it usually, but I will write next to your name that I will play. Where are you? Cocorico, shout on Twitter. Okay. I will send you a PM or something like that on Twitter when I start your game, so you can come back, or maybe the game before, if that works. Is that good? Okay, let's go back to the game. Let's speak to me. You read the information. Okay, that's new. Awesome. You're welcome. It doesn't tell you much you didn't already know. It tells me something extremely important in the notel. It tells me the Wi-Fi password, the free Wi-Fi password. Make some tea. You boil the kettle, put a tea bag in a mug, you pour the water and some... it's too fast again. I wish I could click here to go to the next one instead of just... But it's a movie, I cannot control it. You don't want to sit at the desk anymore, the chair is hunting your back. You are hungry and it's getting late. Go down to the restaurant this time, you go down to the restaurant, it'd be nice to get out of the room for a while. I don't seem to be able to speak with my co-watcher anymore. The food is expensive and I told you, when you return to your home you will lose with the chocolate in your pillow and your suitcase has moved across the room. How dare them! Get something in the minibar. You'd quite like to have a bit more drink, it's all expensive but you paid for your drink, and you eat your pillow chocolate, it says like Shulk, or watch TV, you sit on your bed and turn it on, you can't seem to have anything to decide. After a while you become bored, brush your teeth, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, there's a mark on the wall behind the sink, presumably made by someone who stayed here before. Your mouth feels fresh now, and go to sleep, you get into the bed. The sheets are so tight against, blah blah, against, same text. You have asked for a wake-up call. Club guy 8, a phone call from the reception. Okay, this is different. Your eyes are grunky, you need to brush your teeth, go to the bathroom. I don't know if it's bugged and I cannot speak with the person anymore, or if I'm out of dialogue. The free soap and shampoo isn't what you are used to. Get dressed. You get your clothes and your wardrobe and you get dressed. You are hungry. You have already paid for the breakfast, so go eat it. The restaurant is here. You eat more than you are capable of and drink too much of caffeine. Very good. Time to check out now. I check out. The reception is quiet, your bag squeaks at your wheels is behind you. You trip on the rug in the middle of the room and look down at your feet. Okay. You notice the muddy print of a bare foot in the center of the otherwise pristine. Okay. You wonder how long it has been there and why they haven't cleaned it up. Next guest. Okay. I think I will end here. It's super interesting, but I think we have a lot of game piling up and yeah, that's a jam game. And I don't feel like doing one more guest directly. I will rate it later then, anyway. But what I can say right now, Sam, is that it's very artistic. Yes, it's like a performance. It's a bit confusing to have to follow two dialogue at the same time when you don't know at the beginning that you can do it. So maybe instead of waiting for the player to click to speak on the bottom, you should have the first dialogue coming and say, hey, I'm bored. Are you bored too? What's the name of the game? So yes, it was definition of guess. I will definitely try to finish it later to try to understand it more. I feel that there is something like the guest is a ghost or something like that, and it's watching through the window to the people watching the movie. That's the feeling I have, because we have the cricket sound and etc. But for now, I don't know about it. It's interesting. There's no flow. Yes, there's one flow. The text being too fast on the movie. I wish I could click next on the movie instead of the text going away. It would leave me more time to enjoy the story. You can definitely move around the room. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't do that. Let me check that. Let me just check that. Oh, I will have to do again the full first dialogue, right? Yeah, because I tried to move here, you know, with the arrow, like it says. And it didn't do anything, so I didn't assume that I could move in the room. I just forgot about it. So those are little flaws. I think the game is very good, very interesting, very atmospheric, but unfortunately it doesn't give the player enough indication during the play time of what he can do. Come on, let me see the movie. Yes. I want to move around the room to see. Oh yeah, that's much better. And here's the window. Okay. Oh, and I can go to the bathroom. Haha, excellent. Excellent. Yeah, just for instance, a little sign of the arrow here would be enough to tell the player, at least leave it there until the player touch the arrow, and then you can fade it out. Same for the chat here. I cannot chat right now, and there's no indication for me for when I can chat and when I cannot chat. Maybe you should have a small indication here that tells you, hey, you can chat now. Sorry about that, I didn't see. But thank you for this game.